How are they lost? I put something on my social media last night, like I said, of the show, and it showed me looking at all of these different things: houses, cars, shoes, money, people, uh, worldly accolades. And I'm looking at them, and that's all that's up there. It's all that kind of stuff. These are the thoughts that are going on in my mind. That's what I was conveying. All these things are all I think about all day. Projections. The show. You see, we live in a world today where many of us are lost in the show. This whole matrix is a show. It's not real, y'all. It's a creation of someone's mind. They came up with an idea. And we just bought into it. And nothing wrong with it. But it's not reality. Reality is the wood and the trees and the air and the natural things of God. But we've created all these layers and sub-layers and categories on top of what is natural to make it more interesting, I guess, to give us something to strive for. We've incorporated money into this system, using people that have long gone as the faceplate. Your Ben Franklin's, Thomas Jefferson's. I think Jefferson is on. Yeah, Jefferson's. Whether on paper or on coin. We strive for these things. And although there's nothing wrong with them, I enjoy the things that money offers. There's a place for it. But for many, they don't feel worthy without it. If your money went away, would you have prominence? Would you still have a voice? Would you? If you didn't have nothing. Friend, if you went down to 15 cents in your bank account, would you still have a voice? I'm just asking. If someone caught you at the store buying food with the EBT card, would you still have a voice? Or has money made you? These be the things. What the Bible is conveying here is this exact thing. The Bible is conveying that nobody was prepared to take advantage of the real opportunity because they were lost from generation to generation to generation in competing for worthless opportunities that took up all of their attention because of systems that were layered on top of a reality. Systems that are worthless, that won't get you anything. If anything, if you are not aligned properly, they will rob you of everything. Everything. Many are lost in the show. Many are lost in the show. Yet, in the Bible, it goes and it says that he wept much because he couldn't find anybody worthy to open the book. He was saddened that there were many that had been led astray in focusing their attention on things that never mattered. But when the time came for it to matter, nobody was able to come forth. And then it seems that there's a lapse in time. Maybe generations, centuries, I don't know. A long time seems to have passed. Because it goes from verse 4. And I wept much because no man was found worthy to open and to read the book, neither to look thereon. That means that if this angel is sending forth this signal from within, that God is giving people enough time to get it together to do it. He sent inspiration, put a fire in them, gave them a thought, created a level of energy in the environment to provoke them to do such. It takes time for these things to resonate all over the planet. Remember, these people are scattered. They're not just one place, they're everywhere. And throughout this vast amount of time, nobody was able to do it. Verse 5. And one of the elders saith unto me, weep not. Behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, hallelujah, the root of David, hath prevailed to open the book and to loose the seals thereof. The elder comes forth. Somebody in a community has seen activity that is supportive to one that would be able to do such. That means that this person has come in and out of tremendous hardships, tests. I'm telling you, the book is speaking to a mass test that is rippling throughout industry and societies and nations. It's a signal, a vibration, provoking activity. It's provoking a response. But not just any response, but the response that shows who you are at your core. You ever had something come upon you that provoked a particular response in you? That showed who you were as a child of God, who you were as a man, who you were as a woman? You ever had something like that? That's this. It hit right where it needed to hit to provoke the truest response from you that only God could do. It hit in such a precise way that it touched that part of you that will provoke the truest, most authentic response from you. That's love, friend. You let something challenge what you love. You let something come and challenge the song of your life. How do you respond to that? Do you flee? And if you do you stay in hiding? Who do you call when you get in them kind of situations? Do you have someone to call? Or do you call your mom and your dad, your cousins and them people? Or do you call God? And if you call God, do you already have a relationship with God? Are you effective in that? Who do you run to? Where do you go? What do you do? That is what's being conveyed here on a monumental level. Everybody feels this vibration. Everybody. Yet everybody does not respond in the appropriate manner. Nobody saw themselves worthy. Nobody. Nobody saw themselves worthy. Nobody saw themselves worthy to open it. Nobody saw themselves worthy to say, I'm over here. This is mine. You cannot have it. I don't know what's going on over here, but no. X marks the spot. I'm here. Medea. And it's mine. Nobody saw themselves worthy to even look in that direction, to even ponder such a thought. That's what the Bible is conveying when it says nobody saw themselves worthy to even look on it. Nobody even saw themselves worthy to even fathom such an idea, because it is like Star Trek. You're going somewhere where it seemed like nobody has ever gone before. And it's just you in the physical. But it's not. You see, the person that comes forth and sees themselves worthy would know greater than this. You would have to be equipped with something greater in your knowing to be able to even fathom such things. You would have had to have it already, friend. I'm telling you. You don't just get it. It is all contingent upon the things that you paid attention to and wrestled with up to that point. That's why I brought up the Babylonians. They didn't know God was going to come and subdue Israel and take the scepter of power from them and let the nations compete for it. They had just found something that worked for them, whether it was in alignment to the will of God or not. It worked for them, and they openly stood in it. And because of that, they were prepared, and God allowed Israel to go into enslavement with them, of which a lot of it's still going on today.